Hi, thank you for being here today. I'm here with Eric Ransom.
Paris, thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Eric, tell us, Eric owns a commercial real estate company here in Dallas, which I have to say, he's big time. I actually met him. He works with my second family on some commercial real estate. So that's how we kind of started our amazing friendship. Also, just to throw it in there, Eric is going to run for mayor in the future. And so this is who I am going to endorse for a future mayor candidate.
Well, thanks a lot, Paris. I'm so happy to be here. I'm really excited about your upcoming Halloween party.
It's ours. It's ours.
Our upcoming Halloween party that I'll be co-hosting with you. And I'm spreading the word, and I know it's going to be, if you're in Dallas on October 30th, you're going to definitely need to be downtown at Aloft. That's for sure.
Yes, it's going to be an amazing night. It's our 10th and final night of Mischief.
It's
our final, yes, by the way. And this year we are benefiting Jane Spiller, which Jane is an amazing human being who has been fighting cancer for a while. She's actually a mortgage broker, and so she only gets she's commission only. And this is sad, but she did lose her biggest client because of her battle with cancer. Not because she's not a hard worker, but because they didn't know, if she's going to make it. I mean, these words came from her. Long story of it is, it's the holiday season. She had surgery in August. She hasn't been able to work since the end of August, and she won't for another month. And so the fact that 100% of our net proceeds go to Jane Spiller to help her, so that she can have not only feel a more comfortable recovery from surgery, but it's going to be the holidays. And
Paris, I think that's the right thing to do. I think at some time in our lives, everybody needs a help and encouragement from friends and support. And I'm happy to be part of that cause. So we want to make this successful, for sure.
So tell us, Eric, about your Halloween costume.
Well, you know what? I haven't decided, and I thought I would surprise everyone with what I'm doing. But I don't know. I'm thinking probably like a Saudi prince or something.
Oh, you know what? I can so see that one. I think that would be fabulous. Now, Eric, tell everybody what you're going to be doing at the Halloween party, because you want to find him.
So you know what? Basically, I'll be emceeing the Halloween party, walking around, interviewing everybody, making sure, kind of like the hype guy, just making sure that everybody's having a good time. Want to make sure that we get a lot of that on footage. Who knows? We say it's the final, but maybe the audience will say different.
Well, and maybe we'll be like doing one for a campaign run for you for mayor. Who knows? But
I'm all for that.
I want to help with your campaign. I want to be. I totally want to be, because I'm.
That decision, you are on board.
Yeah, I'm Eric Ransom fan for sure. Absolutely. So I am just so honored and just blessed to have gotten to know you, and also to have you as part of this. And
for one thing I want to say, guys, is that I want to thank Paris for all the work she's put in for these Halloween parties for the last 10 years. And everyone that I talked to that's been a part of them for the last 10 years have only good things to say about the parties. And they get better and better, from what I understand, every year. I think we've already sold out the Aloft for that night.
We did.
Omni jumped on board and gave us a good rate on some rooms at the Omni.
Is it I think it's $169. Yes, at the Omni.
At the Omni, which is not very far. So I think that having everyone right there, that night, staying late, having a good time. We'll party all day, all night, and wake up and party again if we need to.
Well, it's interesting. I met with our sound and lighting guy yesterday, and we are going to they're starting to set up for our party on Thursday, October 29th at noon.
Wow.
So at noon on Thursday, we have our sound and lighting guy and our head DPD officers checking into the hotel, so they can set up, and they will be setting up all the way until our party starts on Friday the 30th.
Awesome.
And some of the things that we're going to do this year, I have to say, I am blown away by. I mean, they were using terms and things that I'd never even heard of. And and we're running around trying to order some bats and spiders, because Gary Rugoff's going to do that for us so we can have those. I mean,
that's right.
It's going to be amazing.
Well, I tell you what, I think we are moving in the right direction. We're doing our countdown. We almost need a pre-party for the party.
You know what? That's a good idea. I think we need to give that somebody needs it. Maybe Sean Gilligan will do the pre-party at the Nodding Donkey. We need to ask Sean Gilligan if he'll do that at the Nodding Donkey. Hey, Sean, really? We did our first meeting there. I think Eric is on to something. We need to do that.
Absolutely.
So tell us what, I don't think you particularly know Jane personally, but I know you know of her. So tell our guests how do you feel about us supporting Jane?
I think it's the right thing to do. I think that, for one, let me just say, being here in the city of Dallas, it's just a great city. People don't know the kind of hospitality we offer here. Just to open up, whether we know you or not, if there's a person in need, if there's a person, individual, family, or whatever, it's the right thing to do, is to come together and help someone in a time of need. Any of us could be in that predicament where we're sick at any moment. We don't know. So I think couldn't have thought of a better reason or better cause to support. And this, it's not just about having a party. It's not just about Halloween. It's not just about fun. We are actually putting someone before ourselves. So I'm all for it. And I know that everyone that's coming will be for it as well.
Absolutely. And this year, unfortunately, we all know about the animosity that's been in the world with law enforcement. And I have to agree with Eric that our city, we have a great city, works together. I've seen some great things that our current mayor, Mike Rawlings, does, as well as other members of our local, Dallas.
Right.
And so with that being said, we are very supportive of our Dallas police officers. I know that, I couldn't do what they do. There's no way.
Right.
And so we are honoring them in a way that we're giving them a VIP table. We have quite a few of them that are going to attend and have a really nice time. And we just want to make sure that we're being so supportive and say thank you to them.
Well, we will. And we'll always back our blue, as you said.
Back our blue, that's it.
We get a lot of negative publicity when it comes to law enforcement, but there's a lot of great officers that are doing good things, and we're going to support them. And with that being said, also, not just the officers that will be taking part here. Again, this is a movement for the city of Dallas. So
exactly.
We're excited for that. So absolutely, we're thankful that you've included them. And I have to ask you, what inspired you to start the Halloween party and carry it for 10 years?
Well, it was originally because my birthday is not on Halloween. It's just a little around there, but and so I wanted to have a good party. But then I also thought, I've always just kind of been somebody to network, and so I just thought, let's have a really good thing. And we've always done it to give the proceeds away. None of us have ever made any money from it, ever. That's not what it's about.
Right.
It was about doing something and having the ability for us to come together, have a good evening, and oh, by the way, change somebody else's life.
Right.
Like last year, we donated, I think it was $8,400 to Jeff Patterson, the fireman, who burned 3/4 of his body.
Wow.
And so it feels good to have, to be able to go and do something to somebody else and enjoy yourself along the way, and the relationships that the hosts and hostesses.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Anything fun with a cause, I'm for it.
We're for it, and especially when we're showing support for our city and everything, because it's too easy for people to be negative, and there's no reason to be.
Well, I'm sure I speak on behalf of everybody that's been a part of it. We thank you for everything that you've done and created. There's a lot of work that goes into these people. This is not something that just happens on its own. Paris works very hard daily on this. And hey, you got to wait and see this dance routine. This dance routine that's coming up is out of sight. Now, I haven't been to the practice for the dance routines. I may pick it up next week, and who knows, I may just jump in there.
I think you should. But we've been working hard. In fact, people were surprised they were sweating. They're going, man, I'm sweating from this. I'm like, but it's also been a great time for people to get to know each other.
Right.
Because with social media and Facebook, you see people, you may know their face, but when you're together, hosting an event, coming together, dance practice or not,
right,
you're knowing people on a different level. And that's what's so beautiful, the relationships that come from it.
That's right.
And the ability to really enhance what people do for a living, supporting you for your political journey, supporting you in your commercial real estate, supporting Sabrina Michaels, and your favorite cheesecake, Gary Rugoff, and advertise on things. It's just a really cool thing. It feels good.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing we didn't mention was, do you remember what we're going to do on Saturday morning after the party?
On Saturday morning after the party, what are we doing on Saturday?
Well, we have a brunch in the lobby.
Oh.
So we're going to have a little Bloody Mary brunch and a little mimosa brunch.
And brunch is my favorite meal.
I don't think we're going to have any hot food, but we're definitely
going to have drinks.
We're going to have drinks, and then we're going to go. And then we thought about, we're going to.
The night before, we're going to have more drinks.
We're going to have more drinks, right? But I just think so. And people don't have to necessarily leave the lobby because, if you had a good time the night before, you never know what time you go to sleep.
Well, I tell you what.
I'm excited to see you, and I'm so thrilled that you're going to be the one emceeing our party.
Well, I'm there. I'll be there early, and I'll be there late. So I am too excited. So we're looking forward to October the 30th, guys. Saturday at Aloft downtown.
No, Friday.
Dallas. Oh, Friday.
Friday, October 30th. Yes, at Aloft. And if we sell out all of our tickets in advance, then we're not going to sell any at the door. But right now, tickets are $25 in advance.
Right.
And
I'm spreading the word, by the way. All my friends are hitting on Facebook, asking me about the party and everything else. So
I say, yeah, and if we sell out, that's just awesome.
Okay.
I can't wait. So thank you so much, Eric.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Yay.
Paris.